Thank you for calling the State Police and Sheriff. How may I help you?
Okay, I have a question, kind of. I'm already checked in. Everything's good. I don't really have a complaint with your services. It's kind of about the way the other guests are reacting or acting or something. Because I'm just trying to make friends, okay? And I've knocked on a few doors and everyone's acting all pissed off. But no one has the do not disturb on their thing. So I don't understand what their problem is. Is there some other way that I'm supposed to know who doesn't want to be bothered, or what's going on here?
What room number are you in?
I'm not having a problem with my room. I'm going around. I'm on the second floor. I've been knocking on doors. I'm just trying to make friends. I don't know anybody in the area, but I know my rights, and I know under the 7th Amendment to the Constitution, I have a right to make friends, okay? And that's why I don't understand why they're getting mad with me. It's like they don't understand the Constitution.
I mean, we have...
If they didn't want me to disturb them, they should have put on the do not disturb sign, right? Am I wrong?
So the do not disturb signs are for, like, housekeeping more than anything else?
Okay. That doesn't make much sense. Then how do I know that they don't want me to try and make friends with them? I'm just trying to do my rights. That's all. Just trying to exercise my rights to make friends.
I completely understand that, sir. But, I mean, I can kind of understand what they're, just having other guests come knocking on their door, they might be a little...
I mean, okay, it's not like I'm trying to buy drugs off of them or anything. Nothing fucking weird like that. I already have cocaine, and I'm bringing it with me. It's not a problem like that. I'm just trying to make friends. I'm just trying to party. I don't know anybody.
I understand that, sir, but I mean, you're fine. So you're saying you're on the second floor and you're knocking on the guests' doors?
Correct. Yes. I've done like 3 or 4, and everyone's what the fuck? Who the fuck are? Get out of here! But it doesn't say do not disturb. I've seen a couple of those hanging, and I didn't knock on their doors, and there was no goddamn issue. And I thought that's the way the world works. But then these people are flipping out, and they're acting like it's my problem. I'm calling to say what the hell is their problem.
I mean, sir, I can understand why they're a little freaked out about that. I mean, if you're knocking on their door just randomly.
Correct.
I mean, that to me as a guest in a hotel, that would be a little concerning.
Okay, if I was at, let's say, a Super 8, okay, and I'm flipping through the channels and tap, tap, tap on the door, and the guy's like, hey, check it out, I got blow. I'd be like, fuck, dude, that's awesome. I'd say, come on in. What's your name? Let's be friends. So I don't understand what the problem is here and why everyone's giving me shit.
Because, sir, I mean, like I said, you're knocking on other people's doors. Like, I mean, I can understand if they were...
I've got gifts. I come bearing gifts, is what we say. I'm holding. So they should be appreciative towards that,
So you're saying you have illegal drugs on you right now. Is that what you're saying to me?
Nothing hard, just cocaine. And I'm trying to share it. I'm not being stingy with it, I've got enough. I've got a few grams that I can take out with me to share. And, if you take cocaine out with you to share, you should always count on not bringing it back at all. So I'm prepared to share. It's like 2 or 3 grams here. I didn't even measure it. I'm just eyeballing it. So I don't understand why they're having a problem with this and tell me to get the fuck out of here. What am I doing wrong? I guess that's my question. What am I doing wrong?
Because, sir, I mean, you're in a hotel with illegal drugs. You're having cocaine on you right now in a hotel, and you just told the front desk staff that. Correct.
Okay.
Am I right?
And
you're knocking on other people's doors. I can understand why other guests are concerned about this.
It's not like I'm knocking on their doors to rub it in their face that I have cocaine and they can't have any. I'm knocking on it to share. I'm trying to be a good friend and a good neighbor and to show that I love and I care about them.
So what room number are you in, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, no, you're getting all lippy with me about having cocaine in the first place, and I feel like you're not respecting... Do you know what the 18th and 19th Amendments cover?
Sir, I'm just saying, though, that you're telling...
Do you? Are you a law enforcement agency?
No, but I'm
then
saying,
okay, then why? Then you have no right to bear witness against me negatively for having illegal substances. That's a little summary of those two.
Well, you're the one that just told me that. You do realize that you are talking to the front desk.
Yeah, you're not a law enforcement. I can't admit a crime to you.
No, but I will have to call them now.
Well, you don't have to, because you would be committing perjury at that point, and you would end up probably arrested, because I'm going to call the sheriff. If you're telling me, and please let me know if this is what's happening. If you're telling me that you're going to call the police when this phone call is over, I need to let you know that I'm going to call the sheriff before you do that, and I have to have an opportunity to call the sheriff first.
Well, sir, like I said, you're knocking on other guests' door right now in my hotel.
And
the fact that no one is even, if they're getting upset about that, don't you think that, that's a little concerning for you for other guests as well, to be knocking on their doors?
I think that something's wrong with them. That's why I called you. If I was being irresponsible, if I was some type of a weirdo or a creep, do you think I would have called you to try and sort this out?
Because, the fact that you're actually telling me that you're knocking on other guests' doors, I don't understand why I understand you're saying you're trying to make friends with them, but at the same time, if they're in their rooms, why are you knocking on their door? Like, you could just, come down, to the front desk and ask, there are guys down there having, a little social time right now, but, with themselves as well, that, you can talk to as well.
Do they do blow?
I don't know about that, sir.
Are they down there right now? I don't want to waste my time coming down there if they're not going to, be down to party.
Sir, I'm not even for sure about that. You would have to ask them yourselves. I'm not getting involved with that.
God. All right, put them on.
I'm not going to put on some other guests right now.
Well, I'm not going to come all the way down there. I feel like, number one, I feel like you're trying to trick me. Now I'm starting to feel like a trick or a trap is about to happen, so I'm not going to come down. My nerves. Do you ever get that feeling on the back of your neck when someone's trying to trap you into a trick? I'm not coming down there. Because you're all uppity about me having cocaine, and you don't respect my rights. So I'm not going to come down there.
I don't respect your rights. I'm just saying, though, is why would you tell me that when, this is a hotel that we don't allow drugs or anything?
It's none of your business, though, so you don't have to worry about it.
You just told me this.
So? I don't understand. You're saying doesn't make any sense. Yes, I told you I had it, but that doesn't make it your business. Your business is selling rooms to me, okay?
Okay, but you're saying is that you're knocking on other guests' door and telling, asking them, do they want to party with you, with cocaine? That is not appropriate. In a hotel.
Who's that man in the background?
Don't worry about that, sir.
Well, he said the policeman, and if you're calling the police, I told you already that I need to call the sheriff before you go around calling the police because you're violating my rights. Because you're violating my constitutional rights.
You're the one that just told me that
7th Amendment, the 18th Amendment, the 19th Amendment. Yes, I have the right to do that. It's none of your business. You're not the law enforcement, and you don't have the right to take business into my personal property. I have the First Amendment. Do you know what the First Amendment is? Do you know what the First Amendment? It guarantees me the right to say whatever I want to you. Okay? And I'm not even calling you any names, and I wouldn't do that, okay?
Okay, I understand that, sir, but like I said...
Thank you. So where are the police then? Are they coming down? Are they going to, come up to my room?
I don't even know what room you're in, sir.
Well, then if you're calling the police, I'm not going to tell you. If you're trying to send the police on me and I have cocaine, I don't understand why you're being like this.
Because you're the one that just said that you called me saying that you are trying to knock on other people's doors and they're not feeling comfortable with that.
Correct. Listen, if I was being an asshole, I would have just kept on doing it. I called you to figure out what's going wrong before I did it more. Do you want me to go?
Because you are trying to party with people with cocaine in a hotel. Don't you think that's a little inappropriate?
Don't you think that happens at every hotel across the nation almost every single day?
I'm not saying it doesn't, sir.
Okay, then what's the problem? Then what's the problem?
Then you shouldn't have called the front desk,
I'm just being honest. I'm just being truthful with you about what's really going on in this world, and you're trying to act like I'm some type of a bad person for doing the same thing that every single other person in this hotel does.
Sir, I'm just saying right now is that this is not appropriate.
You're trying to penalize me. You're trying to penalize me for being honest with you, for being forthcoming, and for letting you know the same thing that every Tom, Dick, and Susan, and Jane, and Bob, and Bill are doing, all the same amount of cocaine, all of them in this hotel, probably, statistically speaking. So I don't understand, just because I'm telling you the truth, sometimes it rains, so you're going to be mad at me about that?
Sir, I'm just saying, though, is that, for you to tell me that you are knocking on other guests' door for you to want to party with them and have cocaine, that is very,
It's not against any type of a law or a rule or any policy or anything, so I don't understand why you're getting so bent out of shape about this.
I'm not getting bent out of shape. I'm just saying, though, this is my hotel for right now.
And I'm
working the front desk. You
I'm a
should
good
not
party.
have called me to tell me this.
Why? Who do I tell then? Who do I call to tell?
You don't call anyone to tell them that you are having cocaine in our hotel right now.
Okay, I don't. Then how do you guys know? If I'm not supposed to tell you, how do you know?
Sir, can you please tell me what room you are in right now?
No, because you're over there hyperventilating. You're freaking out, and I don't want you to come up here and hit me.
I'm not going to hit you.
Well, I'm not that big of a guy.
This is my job. I'm not going to lose my job over that.
Well, you sound pretty angry, and I just don't want to get hit. I'm not that big of a guy, all right? And I can't fight back. I'm not going to be able to defend myself, and I don't want to get into that position.
I'm just asking, sir, so that way then I know what room you are in, because so I can put it in my email for my employees to know and my managers to know tomorrow morning.
Oh, I feel intimidated. So at the moment, I'm going to withhold that information because I feel intimidated by you physically.
How physically when I'm only on the phone with you talking?
Oh, I can hear that your muscles are all tensed up.
How can you tell that, first off, sir? You don't even know me.
You're clenching with your muscles like that. That's all. I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying that's a little intimidating. I thought you guys are supposed to, like, love your customers and
We
your
do
guests.
love our customers here.
You're not acting like it. Not one bit. Is the police coming down for me, or what's going on?
All I'm saying, though, sir, is that please tell me what room you are in, so that way I can let my managers know tomorrow morning.
What, to come and try and take my cocaine from me?
No, so they can talk to you.
It's too much for me to do in one night. I'm not going to put it in my car because then they can seize your car. I'm not that stupid. And I'm not trying to do all of this at once. So I don't want you guys coming up here. I'm still going to have some of this tomorrow morning. I don't need you coming up here. I know my rights.
No, it's so my managers can talk to you about this tomorrow morning.
Do they want to party? Do they want to party?
I don't know if they want to party or not.
Who's that guy in the background?
Don't worry about that. That's not your concern.
I'm a little bit worried about it. And if you don't want me, if he doesn't want to be involved, can you tell him to shut the fuck up, please? Because then if he doesn't want to be involved, then he's not involved.
Because I told him to,
Okay, if he wants to be involved, I'd like to speak to him. Okay, listen, Amanda, I know my rights.
My name is not Amanda. So you don't even know my name, sir.
Listen, who's the guy in the background? Is his name Keith?
No, it's not. You don't need to know who it is.
I don't know his name, for sure. I thought it could be Keith. He sounds like a Keith. If Keith wants to get involved, tell him to get on the phone and get involved. Otherwise, tell him to turn around and get back to what his real job is, because it's not being nosy about me. That's not his job.
No, sir. They're more concerned about me right now.
Okay, well, you're not in any danger, okay? So tell Keith to mind his own business, please, or I know my rights, and I'd like to confront my accuser, and I'd like to speak to him directly. Please.
All I'm saying is that I have guys down here that are...
Put Keith on the phone,
There is no Keith down here, sir, right now, okay?
Whoever Keith is...
I know the guys that are down here,
okay, whoever
and
Keith
they are not...
Listen, whoever Keith is, put him on the phone. If that's not his name, that's not his name, but you know who I'm talking about. I can hear him in the background right now. Put Keith on the phone. He's still talking right now. Don't tell me he's not there. That might not be his name, but he's there. Put Keith on the phone. He seems like he's in charge of you, and I'd like to talk to the real boss. You're doing secret whispers and shit. That's not something a boss does. That's something a subordinate does.
Because I am not a boss. I am only the front desk agent. My bosses are not here right now.
Jesus Christ, calm down.
If you want, I can call them right now, and they
Are you on drugs? Are you on cocaine? I was.
No, I'm not.
I was when this started, but it's worn off, and I'm as sober as a snake right now, and so I don't need you yapping at me all crazy like that.
Because you're the one that just told me about a Keith. There is no Keith down here.
He sounded like his name would be Keith, based on the tone and the timbre. Is it timbre or timbre? The tone, like the way his voice sounds. Okay, he sounds like a Keith. He has a Keith voice. That's it right there? That man. If his name's not Keith, tell me what the fuck is it? I don't believe you.
Any guess's
I don't believe you that his name's not Keith. He sounds like a Keith for sure.
Guess his name.
Just put him on the phone then.
No, I'm not going to put anyone else on the phone. You are talking between me and the front. I'm the front desk agent, so you are only going to be talking to me.
So Keith is another guest, is what you're telling me. Keith is another guest.
Oh, well, okay. If you really want to come down and have a party, there are some guests here that are willing to party with you. So
put them on the phone, please. I want to talk to them first. This sounds like a trap.
It's not a trap.
It sounds like a trap or a trick, and I don't fall for tricks or traps. Put that man on. Is this the man?
I'm sorry, sir. You're still talking to the front desk agent.
Okay, please put the man on. There's a man there, and he seems more capable than you. I can hear from over your shoulder. He seems like he has his head screwed on a little bit better than you do, because you seem like you're a little bit freaking out. Okay, you're breathing deep. You know, you're saying irrational things, and I just want to talk to someone.
What was I saying irrational, sir? Please
you were
explain
screaming
that to me.
at me. You were screaming at me.
You were the one that was screaming at me first, sir.
Okay, but then you are supposed to de-escalate the situation, and you're doing the opposite of that, and you're making me more nervous.
Because you're the one that just told me that you had cocaine in your room.
Correct. Yeah, I do. I still have more up there. Yeah, absolutely. I haven't done it, and it's almost been 15, 16 minutes now, so.
Sir, can you just tell me what room you are in?
No.
Okay, well, I will be talking with my managers when I get off the phone with you, because for you to tell me that
No, time out. No, if you're going to make accusations towards me, I am demanding my constitutional right to face my accusers, and I want to talk to your managers myself right now.
My managers aren't here right now.
Right now. Put them on the phone right now. If you're going to make accusations towards me, you put them on the phone right now, or you shut your damn mouth. Or you shut your damn mouth about making Who is it? Who is it? Is it Keith? Is Keith your manager?
Can you please stop for a quick second?
I don't have to.
Because my manager's just walked in right now, okay?
Good.
So
Let's bring him up to speed.
Here's my manager right now.
Let's bring him up to speed.
Hello?
She's freaking out. Why don't you ask her what's going on?
Well, I kind of got part of the story, sir. I'd like to hear from you. What's going on?
I'm just trying to make friends, and everyone's getting angry at me, and I'm calling up here to do the right thing, and then she's got this man in the background. I don't know what his name is, but he said, I'm going to call the cops, and she won't put him on the phone.
Okay, so, yeah, I just walked in, so I didn't hear any of that.
Who is the man? Listen, he sounds like he's like a Keith. Like, I know a few guys named Keith. This guy sounds pretty much the same as him, okay? So I'm thinking his name might be Keith. Maybe it's not. Maybe like Richard or something. I don't know. I'd like to talk to him, please, because I know I'm a constitutionalist and I'm an expert at it. So I know my rights, and I know my right to face my accusers. And if Keith or whoever he may be, okay, because she's getting all hung up on the name. I don't know if his name's Keith. He just sounds like one. Whoever he may be, I have the right to face my accusers, and I need to talk to him on the phone. And she's talking about she was going to call the managers and saying that I didn't have a right to talk to you. Why do you think I'm on the phone with you right now? It's because I know my goddamn rights.
Right. Okay.
And I know my right under the 7th Amendment to try and make friends, and that's all that I'm trying to do. And she seems hung up on the fact that, listen, believe it or not, there's cocaine in your hotel, and I happen to have some of it. Big whoop. Who gives a shit, okay? And she's all hung up on that and trying to single me out and discriminate against me, and I'm not really having it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So there's several gentlemen down here in the lobby right now, so I have no idea who could have said that. There's about 10 guys down here.
Okay. Did they call the cops on me? Do I have to come down there and assert my rights towards the police officers like that and make a scene in your lobby?
Well, we wouldn't make a scene, but I would like to talk to you.
I know my rights to make a scene, and you can't be mad at me for that. If you call the cops on me, I'm allowed to make a scene.
Okay. Well, would you like us to do that?
Do you need to? I don't need to talk to the police. If you want to, I don't really want to come down either. I don't have pants on right now.
Okay. All right. Well, we can come to you and discuss it if you'd like.
See, that's what she's saying, but then she was so hung up on the cocaine. I don't want her coming up here to the room until it's gone.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. We want to rectify this problem with you as soon as we can.
Okay.
Because we want everybody to have a good stay here, and that's what we want at the end of the day.
Okay, so you're going to set her straight then?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, right. That's what I like to hear. She's out of control, man.
Right.
I think she's personally. I'm not trying to pass judgment on others, like because Jesus and everything, but I think she might be on drugs too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into that for sure.
And Keith sounds fucking crazy to me. Keith sounds like he has got a screw loose.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know any of these gentlemen down here, so I don't know names, but
okay. And like then she was talking because I'm still looking for someone to hang out with. I'm really bored. I'm looking to party. She was saying that some of the guests down there might want to party. Is this true?
So
I do have a lot of cocaine. I'm trying to be a good guest. I'm trying to be hospitable, hospitable towards people with my
Right.
cocaine because I have a lot of it.
They seem like friendly guys.
And you think they want to do a little bit of coke?
I can't answer that.
Do you want to do a line or two? What was your name? Rory?
No. Yeah, Rory. Yeah, that's my first name.
Okay. Yeah. Did you want to do a bump?
Not right now. Like I said, the thing we need to do is we need to rectify this situation. So I don't need you to come down here. I don't want you to cause any problems. We can come up to you. We could talk it over. Maybe we
No,
can
Rory, listen. I'm going to come down. I'll only bring like a point with me, and we can do a bump. And then in my mind, we are right as rain. You know, because that's what I do with my brothers. You know, we do a bump and then we're good.
Right.
If we had beef, we do a bump if there's beef, and then we're good.
Right. We'll do that then. Let's call it a deal then.
Okay. I'll bring down a point and we'll do a bump. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. I love you. Bye.